Hello, assalamu alaikum, and welcome back to Elsutra's kitchen. My latest today's video recipe is going to be the famous breakfast recipe, Kosai. Yes, I said it right, Kosai, and I want to show you how I does mine and how I make my Kosai float on top of the oil. Instead of sinking and frying in the oil, you end up eating it and get heartburn. So let's get into this recipe, this amazing kosai recipe. I actually filmed this recipe since last year in Ramadan, and for some reason I forgot about it and I never get to post it on my YouTube channel until now. It is almost Ramadan again. So what I have right here is my black eye beans. I have about 2 cups in the water, and I'm going to soak it for about 15 to 20 minutes. As you can see, the water has changed color into a bit of brownish as far as it was clear before. So I'm just going to use my ninja blender and just crush it a little bit so we can wash it easier. So you do not need to crush it too much, just maybe few minutes of crushing is enough. You will see the skin is coming off from the beans. That way you will know it is done. You don't want to over crush it because that way the skin is going to stick too much into the beans while you're washing, and it's going to take a lot of time, energy and effort for you to wash it off. So what I will do is now to put everything into the plastic, and then I will lay my colander in my sink, and then I will be pouring out the water out. So each time I wash, I will pour the water out so that I will have all the peel off out from the beans. So it is so easy and it is so practical when you use this way to wash your beans. As you can see, my ladies, our beans is all done, it's all good to go. At this point, if you want to all blend your beans, you can, or you can save some in the ziploc and just put it in your freezer until next time you want to make kosai, or you want to make moi moi, or you want to make beans soup. So either way, so what I have here is I have some red peppers and I have some scotch bonnet atarugu. I also have some onions. This is all the vegetables that I need to blend together with my beans. In terms of adding water into your beans for blending, do not add too much water. So usually what I do is based depending on the quantity of the beans, I usually go with half a cup of water first. I will start blending and see if it is too if it is getting too hot on my blender, then I add a little bit more. If not, then I let it keep going, because I rather add water at the end to make sure that the consistency is how I want it, or than for me to have too much water while I'm still blending. So what I did right now was to take a little bit of the butter in the ziploc and I'm going to freeze it. I'm going to save it in the freezer because I will be making another set of moi moi later. And for my spicing, I have some salt, I also have some chicken seasoning, and I have a little bit of ginger powder, and I also added some more of chili powder. So this is totally optional of the chili powder because we already have scotch bonnet while we're blending. But if your family is the type that wants to eat it more chili, then you are good to go. And what I do is, we need to beat it up to make sure so the butter will become more fluffy when we're going to fry the kosai. So what I did is to use my hand stick blender to just keep beating it. This is the easiest and the practical way you can do this in order for you to save your hands and save your energy from doing it too much or making yourself tired. So you keep doing this until you see it is a bit foamy and it's looking more whitish. Your butter is looking a little bit more whitish or a bit of more foamy, then you understand that it is good to go and you can go ahead and start frying it. So ladies, let's fry our kosai. I know Ramadan is around the corner, even though we can eat kosai any season of the time, but during Ramadan time is the most important time to make kosai because this is more of the breakfast time at night. So it is amazing how kosai is going to make your dinner table amazing and you just want to have it with your family. This is one of our favorite snacks during iftar, and I cannot wait for us to keep practicing and keep doing kosai in Ramadan. So what I have here, I have my ice cream scooper and I'm just scooping it, using it to do my kosai. And usually what I do is I try to get a smaller pan or a smaller pot to fry my kosai because I don't like repeating oils, frying different things in the same oil. That way something will not smell like beans or like plantain. You don't want it to smell like beans, or you're frying potatoes. So I usually use smaller oil in small pan so that by the time I'm done I can save this oil for my next batch of kosai, if you understand what I'm saying. As you can see, our kosai is not going anywhere down, it's floating on top of the oil. Why? Because we beat it so much that it is floating and it is becoming looking nice and beautiful. So this recipe is a traditional recipe. You do not need to add so much into it, but I have other recipes I'm going to show you in another batch that I'm going to do, how you can add some toppings into your kosai and make it more yummier or a different flavor. For me, this is one of my favorite. I love just the traditional one that do not taste like anything or does not have any toppings in it. But it is your choice. You know, we always want to twist and we always want to add more into things because we don't want to keep eating things the same way. So ladies, let's keep doing this, and I'm going to show you another way I fry my kosai by adding more toppings into it. So my ladies, if you are part of the family members already, you are always welcome back to Elsutra's Kitchen, and thank you so much for all your support all the time. You come in here watching, commenting. I love reading your comments. I love responding back to your comments because that shows that you are interested in what I'm showing you. And if you are new here, you are welcome. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this kosai recipe. How do you do yours? If there is any different from what I do from mine. So thank you so much, ladies. I'm also always happy to hear from you guys in the comment section. I am glad that you're here again, and let's keep doing kosai. Don't forget to watch other videos on my YouTube channel so you get to see other recipes or family blogs or my DIYs. I will be having some more videos coming soon, inshallah. Thank you so much, ladies. So keep watching, and I'm going to show you another method or another way I add my toppings into my kosai recipe. Thank you. So ladies, we're done with that batch, and this is where I'm going to show you what I added into my kosai to make it a bit fluffier and it tastes a little bit different from the ordinary traditional recipe. I am going to add 1 egg. Even though 1 egg is a bit too much for this quantity of the butter, but it's still fine. It's still going to mix well. And I added some green onions into the butter as well. So just mix everything. Even if you have more than this amount of Kosai butter, just 1 egg is enough. 1 egg is going to make a huge difference. And then you can just add some green onions or the red onions or the yellow onions to fry your Kosai. And if you have like a red bell peppers or green bell peppers, you can also just slice them, or if you want to add some baby spinach, you can also do that. So any kind of topping you want to add into your Kosai is actually your own. It should be your own preference, and I'm sure it's going to taste amazing. I like just this one. I like the onions in it, and I like it with the eggs. So it makes my Kosai more fluffier, and look at that color. And when you're eating and you get to eat the onion, the crunchiness and everything is super beautiful. So thank you so much, ladies, for watching this Kosai recipe, and I will see you on the next video. Stay blessed.